I recognized I made a few mistakes again, but my motivation remains strong. The outcome of my efforts has been rewarding, bringing a smile to my face. Additionally, I discovered a reliable website to order my iPad, and I'm thrilled to use Procreate for creating more professional-looking stickers. This realization sparked a new wave of inspiration, and I'm eager to continue this creative journey with renewed enthusiasm.
Hey there, and welcome back. Today, I want to share a journey that many of you might relate to. My experience with the silhouette portrait for plotter. I watched as the blade glided across the sticker paper, but instead of creating beautiful designs, it either cut too deep, too shallow, or not at all. I tried everything, adjusting settings, swapping out blades, and experimenting with different materials. Yet, despite my efforts, something just wasn't clicking. The tutorials I found online felt overwhelming, and it was disheartening, to say the least. But then, one afternoon, everything changed. I decided to dive back in and experiment once more. I took a deep breath, cleared my mind, and approached the machine with a fresh perspective. I focused on the process rather than the outcome, allowing myself to play and explore without the pressure of perfection. And just like that, I found my flow. The blade began to cut just right. It was a breakthrough moment that reminded me of the importance of persistence and creativity. If you're feeling stuck or frustrated in your own creative journey, remember that it's okay to take a step back and approach things differently. Sometimes the best ideas come when we least expect them. Thank you for joining me on this journey. If you found this story inspiring, don't forget to follow or subscribe for more tips and experiences. Keep creating. And remember that every challenge is just a stepping stone to your next breakthrough.
Hey there, and welcome back to the channel. I'm so glad you're here with me today. If you've ever felt like your creative projects just weren't turning out the way you envisioned, you're definitely not alone. I want to share my journey with sticker crafting, a journey that took me from frustration to fulfillment, and I hope it inspires you to keep pushing forward in your own creative endeavors. A few months ago, I found myself in a bit of a rut. I had this dream of creating beautiful, eye-catching stickers that I could share with friends and maybe even sell online. I watched countless tutorials on YouTube, mesmerized by the vibrant colors and intricate designs that seemed to come to life in the hands of skilled crafters. But when I tried to replicate those stunning results, I often ended up with disappointing outcomes. My stickers were either too dull, poorly cut, or just didn't have that professional finish I was aiming for. It was disheartening, to say the least. But here's the thing, every creative journey has its ups and downs. I realized that my initial failures were not the end of the road, but rather stepping stones toward improvement. I took a moment to reflect on what I could do differently. I started researching more about the materials I was using, and that's when I discovered the importance of quality supplies. I learned that investing in the right sticky mats could make a world of difference in the final product. So I decided to order some new sticky mats, hoping they would help me achieve the results I was dreaming of. As I waited for my new supplies to arrive, I didn't just sit idly by. I took this time to practice and experiment with different techniques. I watched tutorials again, this time with a more critical eye, taking notes on the specific methods that seemed to yield the best results. I learned about layering colors, using the right cutting settings, and even how to properly apply a protective coating to enhance the durability of my stickers. Each small victory, whether it was mastering a new technique or simply creating a design I was proud of, fueled my motivation to keep going. When my new sticky mats finally arrived, I was filled with excitement and a bit of nervousness. Would they really make that much of a difference? I set up my workspace ready to dive in. The moment I started crafting with the new mats, I could feel the difference. The adhesive was strong, allowing my designs to stick perfectly without any bubbling or peeling. I was finally able to cut my stickers with precision, and the colors popped in a way they never had before. It was like a light bulb went off, and I could see my vision coming to life right before my eyes. With each sticker I created, my confidence grew. I began to experiment more, trying out different styles and themes. I made floral designs, whimsical characters, and even motivational quotes that resonated with me. I found joy in the process, and that joy translated into my work. The more I created, the more I wanted to share my stickers with the world. I set up an online shop, and to my surprise, people started to take notice. They loved my designs, and I was thrilled to receive positive feedback from customers who appreciated the time and effort I had put into each piece. Looking back, I realized that my journey from failure to success in sticker crafting was about more than just the stickers themselves. It was about resilience, learning, and the willingness to adapt. I learned that it's okay to stumble along the way. What matters is how you pick yourself up and keep moving forward. If you're feeling stuck in your own creative pursuits, I encourage you to embrace the process. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. They are often the best teachers. Remember, every expert was once a beginner. If you see someone creating beautiful stickers on YouTube, know that they didn't get there overnight. They faced challenges, learned from them, and kept honing their craft. You can do the same. Take the time to invest in quality materials, practice your techniques, and most importantly, enjoy the journey. Celebrate your small victories, and don't hesitate to share your progress with others. You never know who you might inspire along the way. As I continue to grow in my sticker crafting journey, I'm excited to explore new ideas and push my creative boundaries even further. I plan to experiment with different materials, perhaps even branching out into other crafts. The possibilities are endless, and I can't wait to see where this journey takes me next. Thank you so much for joining me today, and for being a part of this creative community. Your support means the world to me, and I hope my story encourages you to keep pursuing your passions, no matter the obstacles you face. If you enjoyed this video and want to follow along on my crafting adventures, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Hey everyone! I'm so glad you're here with me today. I want to share a journey that's been both challenging and incredibly rewarding. It's a story about perseverance, creativity, and the joy of crafting something beautiful. A few months ago, I found myself feeling pretty discouraged. I had been trying my hand at sticker crafting, but it seemed like every time I turned around, I was facing another setback. I made mistakes, some big, some small, but each one felt like a roadblock on my path to success. There were days when I thought about giving up, but deep down, I knew I had to keep pushing forward. Then something clicked. I realized that every mistake was just a stepping stone, a lesson waiting to be learned. I began to embrace the process, understanding that growth often comes from our failures. With this new mindset, I decided to dive back into my crafting with renewed energy and enthusiasm. I started experimenting with different designs and techniques, and slowly but surely, I began to see progress. One of the most exciting moments in this journey was when I finally found the perfect website to order my new iPad. After years of waiting, I was thrilled to make this investment in my craft. The thought of using Procreate to create more professional-looking stickers filled me with excitement. It felt like a game changer, and I couldn't wait to get started. When my iPad arrived, I felt a rush of inspiration. I opened Procreate and began to play around with my designs. It was like a light bulb went off in my head. I realized that I had been overlooking some essential details, like the proper positioning of the cutting blade. With a little adjustment, everything fell into place, and I was finally able to create stickers that not only looked great, but also cut perfectly. The joy I felt in that moment was indescribable. I could hardly believe that I had transformed my earlier struggles into something beautiful. I was ready to share my creations with the world, and the thought of selling my stickers filled me with confidence. Knowing that I could bring happiness to others through my art was the ultimate reward. As I continued to create, I found myself surrounded by a community of fellow crafters who were just as passionate about their work. We shared tips, celebrated each other's successes, and supported one another through the challenges. It was a reminder that we're all in this together, and that collaboration can lead to incredible growth. Now, I'm proud to say that I've turned my passion into a thriving little business. Each sticker I sell brings a smile to someone's face, and that's what it's all about. I've learned that success isn't just about the end result. It's about the journey, the lessons learned, and the joy of creating something that resonates with others. If you're on a similar path, I want to encourage you to keep going. Embrace your mistakes, learn from them, and don't be afraid to invest in your passion. Whether it's a new tool, a class, or simply some time to experiment. Every step you take brings you closer to your goals. Remember, it's okay to stumble along the way. What matters is that you keep moving forward. Thank you for joining me on this journey today. I hope my story inspires you to pursue your passions with confidence and joy. If you enjoyed this video, please consider following or subscribing for more content like this. Let's keep creating and supporting each other in our artistic endeavors. Until next time, keep crafting and smiling. Hey everyone! I'm so glad you're here with me today. It's been quite a journey over the past few months, and I can't wait to share my story with you. Just a little while ago, I found myself feeling pretty discouraged. I faced a lot of setbacks in my sticker crafting, and there were times when I thought about giving up. But through it all, I discovered something incredible: the power of perseverance. I made a few mistakes along the way, but instead of letting them hold me back, I used them as stepping stones to improve my craft. And guess what? It all clicked for me. I finally figured out how to position the cutting blade just right, and it made such a difference. The moment I saw my stickers come to life, I couldn't help but smile. It's amazing how a little adjustment can lead to such a big change. I'm also thrilled to share that I found a fantastic website where I ordered my new iPad. After a few years of waiting, I'm excited to dive into using Procreate for my sticker designs. This new tool is going to help me create even more professional-looking stickers, and I can't wait to see where this takes me. Now, I'm ready to take my passion to the next level. I'm not just creating for myself anymore. I'm excited to share my work with all of you and even sell my stickers with confidence. Knowing that I can bring joy to my customers makes this journey even more rewarding. Thank you so much for being a part of my channel and supporting me through this process. Your encouragement means the world to me. If you're enjoying this journey as much as I am, don't forget to subscribe and join me for more adventures in sticker crafting. Let's keep creating together.